Hi everyone. Oh my goodness, what a day. It's so busy today. I am having so much fun. It's brilliant. If you've just joined Amanda for that fabulous live hour, the one just previous to this, please make sure to check out your baskets. It's myself and Amanda really today, tag team in the shows. And you know what, we've got so much to look forward to. Mel's on holiday. She's on her hollybobs today. And of course, we are wishing her a fabulous, happy day. I hope she's up to some good fun. I'm sure she is. She's probably crafting. You know what Mel's like. She will be indeed. I'd be sometime, you know, it's not even 12 o'clock. I'd have a cocktail. But you know what? We have got loads to take you through. And of course, I'm taking you through the next whole hour here at Highlight Crafts with brand new rice papers. And guess what, though? It's a happy hour. So you've got to check out, literally, is it up to an hour after the show, Andrew? Got till 1 o'clock to check out your orders, okay? So, of course, this show will commence and finish today at 12 p.m, but you have to make sure any orders placed, or, of course, any items added to your basket during the show have to be checked out by 1 o'clock this afternoon. Also, that does mean, as well, when you're checking out your orders before 1 o'clock, it is shipped and packed and endeavoured to be sent out to you the same day, okay? So it'll be on its way. So that's also a really great point to mention. But, of course, after the show, prices in some areas may and will go up, okay? So you'll find that some of our products out of the happy hour show are going to go up in price. So it's an opportunity for you to get involved, get the products at a great deal. We do have a spin the wheel during the show as well. Okay, so all you need to do is type the word Wallace. Black Wallace and Gromit, of course. I'm guessing that's where that came from, unless we've got somebody in the building called Wallace. I don't know. Who do we? Is anyone pets called Wallace? I don't think so. But of course, type the word Wallace as well. With what, Andrew? We've got, oh yes, we do have a second name of Wallace. We do, absolutely we do. Our lovely Sophie. So of course, make sure to type the word Wallace into the comments and that will enter you into the spin the wheel. Of course, you know how it works. We spin the wheel at the end of the show. The machine will select one lucky winner and then we'll see what the wheel selects for you as a prize. Points, goodie bags, you name it, who knows. Maybe a spin again, second chance. So, also as well with today, running through all of our shows, there is a free gift included for you, which is really exciting because this is a rice paper show, so storage of rice paper is also really important. You are going to be getting sent, when you spend over £35 in any of our shows, a free gift of your paper punch. It's a 3-hole paper punch. Colours will vary. Colours doesn't matter there really. To be honest, I'd be happy with any of them. It all does the same thing. And of course, it is a hole punch. Of course, you can punch plastics, papers, fabrics, all sorts with this. And that is for your ring binders, universal size there. So that's going to be sent out to you. Lovely little bonus for you as well. So make sure to check out those baskets. As I mentioned, this is a happy hour show. So you need to check out literally before 1 o'clock. That's the cutoff point, then prices will go up. So we're going to go straight into it with a brand new download, okay? I've got loads of you who can see flooding through in the comments as well. Good morning to each and every one of you. Keep me company, get your comments in, get that word Wallace typed in as well. This is brand new. This is Whimsical Blooms, okay? It's from in the studio. It's all brand new artwork. You have never seen this anywhere before. This is not an archive collection. This isn't years gone by. This isn't something that we've brought to you and refreshed. This is all brand new, never seen before artwork. Now, if you want to make projects like this, let me bring these over to you. Whether you're wanting to make drinks bottles, which you can make and sell with, which are wonderful household items, whether you want to make giftables like wine box holders, or you want to have decorative palettes and boards and embellishments around your home with ease, this is how you do it. I'm going to be sharing with you, of course, how everything's made during the show. Got a lovely hour to spend with you all. So get this download in your basket because you know what? It's Shop Blooms, okay? Really, really cheap for this one. It's $14.99. for a whole brand new set of 30 rice papers. Davina's got it already. She's already got hers in her basket and of course going to be downloading that. And you know what? There's no postage. It's a download. It's with you straight away. So what will you be expecting in this brand new download? Honestly, I love it so much. It's unapologetically simplistic. It's floral. It's everyday. It's generic and timeless. So let's have a look, shall we? We start off here with photorealism with dahlias, with of course our wonderful floral designs inside here. It is incredible. Look at this. We go through a rich abundance of pressed flowers, background artwork inside here as well, that you've got almost scripts being built up. You've got roses framing and cornering the elements. You inside here have got mixtures of blooms in different ways and configurations. You've got ethereal design as well which is absolutely stunning. You're getting 30 pages in total to craft with here. Look at the butterflies in the blooms there. Is that not just absolutely incredible? Look at these. Again, you've got portrait, you've got landscape. You saw how I took this design here and took that to, of course, our drinks bottle. And this is the transformation. This is the recycle, the upcycle, the rejuvenation of household items. Look at this. You've got florals with gold work. You've got gold work with florals. You've got whites, purples, pinks, pastel tones, shades in your backgrounds, gradients, wonderful sprigs and displays of flowers here. And you're getting a fabulous 30 to go with all of this. 30 designs. Now, look at how vibrant these ones are. Oh my word, that is stunning. Please do remember as well, if you're part of the Cadence Club and you're on your rice paper journey, this is all brand new for you. This is all brand new artwork. Look at that. There's space in here for you to add your own elements as well. Think about this. Loading this onto Microsoft Studio, which you could do, add your own elements, change the colors of it if you wanted to. It is gorgeous. I mean, look at that one. It almost looks like it's under the water here. Look at that. And then we've got different colors being introduced. Now, I've left my favorite two to last within this download. Look at this. It is beautiful. Now, I've printed all of these, of course, onto paper, but they are designed for rice paper design. They will go onto cardstocks, printable acetates. Of course, we've got printable rice papers on the show for you, though. So, of course, if you're going to be wanting to print onto those, don't worry. We've got the substrates for you. That's shop rice. It's just $12.99. So you can get that in your basket. But remember, it's a happy hour show. You've got to get them all now. That there is your Whimsical Blooms download. It's shop blooms. It's £14.99 for a whole set. Look at all the inks on my hands. For a whole brand new set of 30 designs. Now, rice paper is a wonderful, fabulous substrate. It will go into wood, metal, fabric, concrete, plastic, perspex. It will go onto your indoor, outdoor surfaces. It's washable in a washing machine. It's dishwasher safe. It's weatherproof in frost, sunshine, rain. Whether it's the bleaching hot suns or the freezing cold winters, it will withstand all of those parameters to work in. And of course, heavy traffic areas like footsteps, tiles, bathrooms where there's steam, kitchen where the temperature changes all the time, or areas where you regularly clean, or something that you wash in the sink. When you print onto these papers and use the correct glues that we have for you on the show, you can create all of those surface finishes with, of course, a long-lasting, fabulous effect for not only yourself, but to make and sell with also, which is brilliant. I mean, oh my gosh, it's been busy for this one already on your download. So please, of course, remember to get that in your basket and get it checked out, because, of course, that means you can craft at the same time. If you want to, you could go straight to your comments in the link now, in your messages, get it download, and you can craft at the same time as me. We could do a project together if you want. Okay, so from that download, I'm going to take you through some physically printed rice papers too. Just going to pop this to one side. Now here for you, I have a huge selection of rice papers. Now we have it as a whole bundle for you, okay, which I would definitely be going for. Inside this total bundle, you're going to get 48 printed rice papers. And I'm going to talk you through what this means, because in total, you're going to get 24 designs, okay, and you're going to get 2 of each of them. So inside this, you can see here I've got 2 packs of each one. You're going to get your butterflies in bloom. You're also going to get your feathers in flight. You're also inside there going to be getting your artful blooms, and you're also going to get your violet dreams. Now you're going to get 2 packs of each one. So for example, in your first pack here, let's open this. You're going to get 6 designs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I know I went through those quickly. You've got 6 different designs in that pack, 6 different designs in this pack, 6 different designs in this pack, and 6 in this one. 2 of each of those packs equates to 48 rice papers pre-printed in total for you. Now here's the exciting part. It's shop bundle to get hold of those 48 printed papers, which is bonkers. It's £27.99. You're saving £51.93. This is what I'm talking about, it being a happy hour show. These are exclusive prices to the show, which mean they will go up afterwards. You've got until 1 p.m. to check those orders out. Shop bundle is going to get you all of those. 24 here, 24 here, and of course 12 designs, 2 of each. This is unbelievable value for money. Now, of course, if you wanted to, you could go for this set on its own, and you could go for this set on its own, which means you'd get 24 here and 24 here. If you wanted to do that, you could. If you want to go for this side, it'd be Shop Butterfly. It's $24.99. You're saving $14.97, so you still got a good saving. But for an extra, what, £2-3, you could go for another entire set. So why would you not? Why would you not go for 48 instead of 24 for just an extra couple of quid? So Shop Bundle is going to give you all of that for $27.99. Also, this is a great opportunity for any of you out there at home who are thinking, well, printing for me is not something I want to go with. Maybe, of course, you're not into your printers, or you might not even have a printer. You might only buy consumables. That's fine. That's how I started out, most definitely. That's why I've got so many papers, because I didn't used to print my own. Our printer that we used to have, which I first got, we only ever printed things like our boarding passes for holidays and little documents and things like that. I didn't use it for my crafting, but you've got all of these pre-printed. They're colour fast, which means they are washable, weatherproof. You can use them, of course, inside, outside, porcelain, terracotta, glassware, you name it, you can use it for all those different surfaces. And that is just the first 6 of 24 in total. Andrew, do you want to see some more? Let's have a little look inside here. Let's open another pack for you so you can see what's inside the Artful Blossoms. Okay, so I'm just going to open this one up for you here. Take these. Now, I always, of course, keep my cello bags, not to store my rice paper in, I use it as a paint palette. But look inside here. We then also have another set of 6. That is beautiful. Really ditzy, dainty florals. But then this one almost looks like embroidery. That looks like it's been done on my sketch with all of those fabulous sketch lines in there. You've then got another whole set of 6 right there. Again, all of that times 2. You're going to get 2 of this. Okay, and it is just £27.99, but you've only seen half of it. You've only seen half of that, okay? The next set for you, of course, is your butterflies in flight. Let's have a look. Take this one out. I can see those rose hips on the back of there. This looks beautiful. So inside here again, we start off with those wonderful florals, a black and white one as well with colour pops on the top. Butterflies in repetitive pattern, seamless design, surface pattern, great for fabrics, and also a bit of course, your shabby chic. Again, another set of 6. And then to wrap it up for you, I'm going to very quickly just share with you the final set of 6 before we move on, because we've got lots more to see on our show. I'm also going to share this one with you. This one here is open, so let's go for this one. There we are. The final set of 6, of course, you're going to get 2 of every single design that you see. If you see an image on here and you think, oh, I'm only getting 1, you're getting 2. You're going to get 2 of every single print. That there for you is Shop Bundle. It is £27.99. You're saving £51.93. By far, the best price, the best bundle we've ever done on pre-printed papers here for you, okay? Which is bonkers. Sorry, what was that, Andrew? Oh, there were... Ah, Floral Abundance. Wait, I'm confused. Wait. Wait, okay, so that there for you was Shop Bundle. That is £27.99. Of course, you can go for those separately if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. It will be Shop Butterfly, £24.99 for these ones, and Shop Dreams for this one here, which is £24.99. But don't do that. You want to go for those together. Right, the next one, is it our download, Andrew? Shop Floral is our download, okay? And this is for all of what you've just seen there, but as a download. So for those of you at home who are thinking, right, okay, loved all of those images, but I know I want to change the colours, I want to play with them, you can type Shop Floral into the comments, and for £17.99 you're going to get all of that as a download. So of course, everything in here and more, there's even more designs inside here that aren't in those printed, but you may recognise a few elements that have been incorporated, like your black and white. All of this is inside there for you. These are gorgeous, okay? Shop Floral, £17.99. It includes in here your Floral Serenade, and you also as well have in there your Floral Abundance. It is beautiful. You've got inside there again, you can see on each one of these, you've got tons to work with, tons of beautiful papers, but again, many designs that you can use on glassware, ceramics, all sorts. These ones here, though, are my favourite. It's like William Morris. Mel used some of these on her MDF project, and they were brilliant, but you have got them as a download. That is Shop Floral, £17.99 is all that you're paying to get hold of a fabulous collection. So rather than the printed rice papers, you can go for the downloadable ones. But then if you're thinking, well, what am I going to print them onto? Okay, this is where it gets exciting, because then you make your own. You print your own rice papers at home. Now, printable rice paper is great for not only printing, of course, the content that we share with you here on a daily basis at Highlight Crafts. It's also great for printing your own photographs. It's great for printing your own embellishments, your own designs on here, whether you're working with two red robins, whether you're going to be working with tattered lace, any of your brands, but I always print photographs on them, incorporated with the designs. If you joined us for the sublimation hour last night, we actually included a picture of Sam's cat into a design from Two Red Robins, which was wonderful. So you can do that too, but you get 20 sheets inside here, 20 sheets of printable Craftmaster rice paper. This is totally different. You may have experienced working with rice paper or sumi paper at some point, maybe in a class, or of course, maybe seen it on a demonstration. This is ultra smooth, okay? It's created from the pith of a cotton plant. It's ultra refined. You've got no bumps or lumps in there. So sometimes the rice papers, you'll notice these white veining streaks inside there. They're called slumps, and they can create what we call little speed bumps. So as it prints, it saturates in some areas and gets stronger ink pigmentation. With this, it's a wonderful streamlined print. All you need to do is add a bit of stencil spray to some copier paper, lay your rice paper on top of it so it's stuck to the copier paper. So essentially you've created a bit of a sandwich there, and then feed it through your printer and it prints beautifully. Okay, shop rice, $12.99. Okay, we do also have a question as well about these, our bottles from the lovely Lorna Crosby. Okay, so let's have a little look for you and see the question that's popped up. And good morning to you, Lorna. Thank you for joining us today. It's great to have your company. Lorna Crosby says, on the water bottles, can you use the etching paste or the frosting paste on them? Absolutely, you can do. So, great question. If you've got your Cadence etching cream, you can use your etching cream on the glassware. It will still work exactly as it should do with a stencil, or you're masking it off. You can also use a frosting gel. Of course, your etching paste or your etching cream, if you'd like to call it, whichever you prefer, when you wash that off, there's no product left behind, so you can use it as and when you want to. With, of course, your frosting gel, just leave it 21 days to fully cure. I probably wouldn't suggest putting these inside the oven, only because it's a vessel, which means the temperature inside there can get hotter than the outside, and you wouldn't want it to crack. So just leave it 24 days, but frosted, it would look beautiful, wouldn't it? So yes, absolutely, you can do that. And talking of those, they're on the show. These are shop bottle, and they're £12.99 for the pair of them, which is great, actually. I'm saying that like I've not even thought about. There should be nearly £18 for those, and you're getting the pair of them now. You saw me do this one, well, you saw me share this one with you. I'm going to do one during the show as well, where I've used the rice paper to wrap it around. Now, these, of course, you can put through the dishwasher. So I would definitely be using my dishwasher safe glue, but I personally wouldn't put something like that in the dishwasher just because I wouldn't think it might not clean it properly. So I would usually fill it with a bit of washing up liquid, give it a shake, and of course rinse some really hot soapy water through it. Also as well, it's much more gentle on the glassware. So shop bottle is $12.99. You're going to want to use your correct adhesives for that, and we'll get to those as we go through our show. But these are a great shout. Use your vinyl on them, personalise, make them jazzy, make them bespoke. Okay, so we've also got some wonderful trays on the show. Now you're going to get these in a 2-pack, okay? I saw on the Highlight Your Creativity page, the lovely Stephanie Best shared a project that she did the other day, and she stenciled onto the surface of these. Now, I love these because they're already black. They're already painted black. On the reverse, you've got the wonderful bamboo side. These work great upside down, so this way here, where you can put a laptop on them, or a little riser for, you know, your desk tidy. Or they could go on a table with maybe a candle and some display pieces on them. But of course, they also work really well as a lap tray, so you can use it for that too. These are fabulous. Now, they're like a bamboo wood that's pressed together and there, and that is shop trays at £9.99, with them being black already. It means they're great for, of course, your metallic paints. Anything that you want to stand out on there, and I would rice paper onto this side. Of course, you can rice paper on this side. I just paint it white first. But these are great, really sturdy, really durable. £9.99 for the pair of them is a great price. Okay, so from our trays, we also have our paper mache eggs, okay? Now, you're going to get 6 divided eggs here, okay? Now, these were obviously crazy busy over Easter. They're a wonderful little trinket pot. A lot of you are poking holes in the top and creating ribbon handles out of them, so it had a little pop handle to it. They're great for, of course, storing treats, trinkets, embellishments. Now, of course, a lot of you did buy them for Easter, But I think these look great as really decorative, like almost Fabergé eggs around your home. Now, there's been some wonderful creations done with these being shared on our groups recently, and I'm going to show you how to do something a little similar during today's show. Paint it white, any colour you want, rice paper it. Maybe you're going to use your gilding flakes on there, make it look like a golden egg. It would look amazing. They also look great as a bundle together inside a pot. They look fabulous. But again, great for little presents, great for little treat boxes, all that sort of stuff. It would be really nice as well to maybe paint one of them. Maybe you can include a little cello bag filled with some compost and some seeds, and someone's going to grow some little seeds or flowers inside there, and they take the lid off, and of course it's a wonderful little greenhouse for them. So shop eggs, $19.99 is going to get you 6 of those, which is a great price. In the paper mache, they're super, super strong. They're ready for application, so of course paints, rice papers, gessos, all that sort of stuff. Straight onto the surface. Shop eggs, $19.99 for that one. Good morning, Davina. Etching cream is showing out of stock, crying now. We will check on that for you. I am, don't worry, making sure that it's going to be coming back in. We will make sure as a team it's going to be back in for you very, very soon. In fact, I'll sort that straight after this show, okay? Avril as well, good morning to you. Lots of you, of course, getting involved in this show. It's great to have your company. And remember to type the word Wallace into the comments. Okay, we're going to be spinning the wheel, and then, of course, you'll be getting a prize. So, I've got 2. You might be thinking, what are these behind me? These look great. Well, how fabulous are these? Look at the size of them. Let's have a look at our square one first. Look at this. It's taller than me. Wow, okay. So, inside here, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. These are almost like a Russian doll, all lock in and link into each other. Now, they're $19.99 for all 7 of them. These are huge, okay? Your biggest one at the bottom, it's almost like a 9-inch square. It's from your smallest one, which I'm going to say is probably around about a 3.5-inch square size. They're super strong and rigid, okay? They've got a paper coating to them, so they're great to go on instantly with, oh, imagine your decorative painting with Stephanie. Picture this. So, you've got flowers trailing all the way up them with one continuous project. That would look amazing. Imagine that in a sitting room or at the foot of a bed, maybe with some blankets, that sort of thing inside them. You're going to get 7 of those in total, and that is $19.99 for all 7 of those together. These are the perfect surface though for rice papering. When you're starting out on that journey, it's where you want to go. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, oh, is there a different shape? Yes, there is. We do have the round for you as well. Really busy on the round ones, actually. Maybe a lot of you prefer that softer edge. So with this one, shop round, imagine if you wanted to make a giant faux wedding cake. How cool would that? Everyone would be in tears. Anyway, so shop round for this one, $19.99. I've got a question as well coming through as well, which is brilliant. From Davina, of course. Those boxes, I bought both the square and round ones. They're stunning quality. I've still to decorate them. You know what, Davina, thank you so much for sharing your testimonial there. They are fabulous. I love these to bits. In fact, if we do get time, I will decorate one during the show for you. It's so quick and easy to do. Again, really, really strong and durable. Okay, you've got your lid, and of course the whole element is being fully papered. They're really, really strong. They actually have a glue soaked into them, which makes them really, really rigid. So of course these are going to last a very long time. Think about putting your mouldings around these. Think about putting your clay embellishments, ribbons around them. I saw some of you as well have been posting that you've divided them up into 2 gift sets, where you've taken the first 3 and wrapped ribbons around them and tied a big bow that trails down the front. That is one gift set. And then of course you've got another gift set here as well, again filled with chocolates, embellishments, pamper things inside there. Shop round is going to get you all 7 of those, and look at the towering amount you're going to get. And they'll fit inside that one large box. Okay, so we've got, of course, a few cadence items on the show. It wouldn't be complete without them. I'm going to take you through, of course, a prime example of something that everybody needs in terms of mixed media, rice papering, painting, just surface coverage for any of your techniques. It is your Cadence Cut and Use sponge. It comes as an A4 pad. I've got loads of this. I've gone for multiple blocks of it. I cut it loads of different sizes. Some I do small squares, but it means that you can create a paint applicator the right size for your hand, okay? So, of course, you can see on one side here, super dense, super firm. The other side is super soft. It's your more porous, absorbent side, but it doesn't drink the paint. So you quite literally cut it to any size that you want, and then with the applicator, you can pick up and blend, use it with your inks. Water-based, solvent-based, and of course oil-based mediums can be used. It cleans really easily. You can see the depth of the foam there on the side. Smells great, which doesn't make a difference. But I love this stuff. It's one of the best products Cadence developed in terms of paint application. Shop sponge, $5.99. $5.99 for that. Bonkers. Okay, so remember all of these prices, get them in your happy hour. This is a happy hour show. It means some of the items will increase in price after the show, okay? So you've got to make sure you check out as well, of course, by 1 o'clock today. So some of those items will be going up. Right, I'm going to have a look at some adhesives for you. I've got a set of 3 items here. And the importance of these is really key. I'm going to start off with the napkin glue, if that's okay, because what this napkin glue is of course, it's an incredibly strong and durable adhesive. It's almost like a gel formula, okay? Now, what this will do for you is provide a permanent bonding seal with rice papers onto glassware and ceramics. You can use it for wood as well, but I tend to just use my different adhesives for wood because they will do that fine. But for ceramics and glass, it means it's fully washable. So once it's cured after 21 days, these you can drink from, you can hand wash them, you can treat them as you would as if they were just glass, even with rice paper on the surface. So that's the napkin glue. It's incredibly strong. If you, of course, it's water-based, but if you, of course, want to get your rice paper off there, you're going to have a job. All right, it's going to really bond to the surface. So always make sure that when you're applying it, you definitely want that rice paper there. Don't worry though, before it has cured, you can still remove it. Say for example, an hour or a day later, maybe 24 hours has passed, you could soak it in boiling water with a dishwasher tablet and it will hopefully take it away for you. But of course, when it's cured after 21 days, it's there to stay. And that's why I love the Cadence napkin glue. We do also have the Cadence fabric decoupage glue. Popped this on the show for you because it's a larger bottle of what's in this set. Now this one here for you is shop fabric. It's $8.99. Same price, of course. Well, if you think about it, if you were to go for multiples of these just to get the fabric glue, you may as well just go for this one individually. This is shop fabric. It's $8.99, 120ml bottle. It's machine washable, of course, at 30 degrees on fabric, so garments. It's stretchy. It's got a rubberizing compound in there, which allows flexibility. Of course, that also means for you at home, you can use it on footwear, so shoes, canvas bags, tote bags, hoodies, jumpers. You can use it on your own personal tote bags as well, so like your leather shopper bags, it can work on things like that. You name it, it will work on everything, so handbags as well. It's also outdoor safe, so of course, if you've got it on seat pads, fabric wear, bunting, that sort of thing, it's going to stand the test of time through the weather. That's shop fabric, $8.99, but Bond and Seal, Magic Bond and Seal Kit, 5-pack, $14.99. That's a cracking price for this. You're going to get a mixture of 5 different adhesives in here. You're going to get, of course, they're all 59 mils. You're going to get an antique one, which is like a yellowing glue, which looks great for your vintage decoupage. You do have a fabric one, you do have your dishwasher safe one, and you've got a matte and a gloss one, okay? So 5 different glues inside here. Great value for money bundle there. I'm so glad Cadence started doing these. It's Shop Magic, $14.99. Of course, just a quick mention as well, we do have some candles on the show. If you want to go for these, candles are actually going up in price. And we added these to the show because we really wanted to be able to give you a great deal. $10.99 for 4 chunky pillar candles. Now, each one of these is 30 hours burn time. So as a combination there, you have got 120 hours of burn time of your candles. And you know what? You can put your rice papers on them. I'm going to show you how to do that first during our show. So simple, so easy, so effective. One of my go-to favourite projects to do. If I've got a present for somebody, I need to make it quickly. I always have a candle lying around. I've got a drawer of them. But of course, stocking up on them is the main thing. So get them today and just quickly heat the wax up and melt rice paper on it. It's as quick as that. Of course, we are going to go to demo now, show you what it's all about. But please, if any of you have just joined us, we do have a brand new rice paper download for you today. It's Shop Blooms, of course. You've got all those brand new 30 designs inside there. We will go through these, of course, a little later on during our show as we give you a quick recap. But it's $14.99, everybody. And as I said, the prices on some of our items will go up, of course, when this show finishes. It's a happy hour, that's how they work, I'm afraid, so make sure to get them now. Right, okay, I think I've done a fair bit of talking. I'll have a quick sip of my brew. I've gone for a black coffee today. Lewis, do you have hot drink? You have tea, don't you?
I do actually, I do drink coffee on the weekends.
Wild. Drinks coffee on the weekends, tea at work. Work hard, play harder. I know what it's all about. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at some of those rice paper creations, okay? Because I love doing this. It's where I feel like I'm at home, I'm having fun, I'm in my element, and it's just it's so rich and fascinating because rice paper molds to any surface. Now, these candles, I've got some here, and what you want to do first is remove the plastic outer, okay? You don't want to leave that on, especially when you're burning them. Now, a lot of people will always ask, can I burn candles once the rice paper is on there? I always advise, for safety's sake, of course, to not burn them. But yes, you can, but it is very much a case of you want to supervise it at all times. Now, we suggest them to be a decorative surface, and I know lots of you in the comments would say I burn mine, and a lot of you do always post that yours have been burnt. You have to keep an eye on it because you don't want that rice paper to catch on the flame. So I would say if you're going to light them, they're great for outside, or always make sure they're in a glass lantern so that flame can't transfer. And every single time you burn your candle, as the wax, of course, reduces, that rice paper you're going to need to trim off. Okay, so that rice paper won't disappear like the wax does. But for me, when I've made these candles, and I don't think anybody that I've ever gifted one of these has lit them because they actually love them so much, because they love to see them. They love a handmade gift. And I've got a few candles I've never burned, and I've had them years. And like the ones that come out at Christmas, I've got a lovely like Father Christmas candle, and it's so old, but I won't light it because it's just so beautiful. So some candles are just decorative anyway. So we're going to pick a rice paper. Now, I've printed loads of rice papers for you here. Of course, get your printable rice papers now so that you can do your projects. So I've been having a look at a few of my designs of what I'm going to work with for this, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy this actually is. To cut your rice papers, mine I've printed on our big printer for the purposes of the shows. Of course, they are A4 printed in size. What you want to do, of course, is measure the height of your candle. So my candle here is approximately about 10.5 centimeters. So I'm looking at this here, and I know it's from the design top to bottom, it's about 10.5. So I want to probably work, let's see, around about here is going to be good. But you want to leave a little bit extra, okay? So I'm going to go almost 11. So I'm just going to make a little mark there, a little cut mark. And then, of course, you're going to want to see how long you need to make yours. Now, I know for a fact I'm going to be trimming down here. So let's do this bit here first. So we're going to trim right down the center. There we go, of our rice paper. It cuts beautifully with a scalpel, and just tear that there away. So I'm going to keep this for another project. I've got 3 coasters there, which would look beautiful. And then what I'm going to do is wrap this around my candle, okay? And I'm going to see how far it's going to lap over. So it's about there. Now, of course, I will have a join here, but we can slightly disguise that. I'm going to actually cut this edge off as well. And please keep your questions coming through. I've just noticed another one's popped up as well from the lovely Davina. Davina asks, is it best to print the rice papers on photo quality? That's a great question. I use a standard printer setting, okay? I don't use photo quality settings. You can try it. I know every printer is different, but I've found that the standard settings that I use for my pure prints gives me the best results. I don't know what actually happens. I know it means that your ink will dry much better on some surfaces when you use photo quality, like your, your satin papers and your those sort of like sheen papers. But for this one, I use a standard print setting. So just as I would anything else, as I'm printing a document, and that's where I found I've got the best results. Got another question as well coming through from you all, which is great as well. This one is from the lovely Maggie. So Maggie, good morning to you. Says, when I print onto rice paper or card, I find the colours aren't as vibrant as they look on the screen. Would you crank up the colour to make them more vibrant on the papers? You can do it. Are you noticing that maybe it's just slightly softer? Have you double checked as well maybe your inks in your printer? I know that you might be thinking, of course I have, but it's always worth checking as well, because our printer at one point said it was full of ink, but the print was really faint, and for some reason the sensor just wasn't working properly, and it actually was much lower than we thought. Also, double check your printer settings as well to make sure they're on the right one for the surface you're working on too. This is standard inkjet printing, so of course it should look exactly the same as what you're seeing here, but if you are having any continued issues with that, please just let us know and we'll try and get to the bottom of that for you. But you should have no issues with the colours on these. So I'm going to bring that round, and where I've got this flower, it's matching up with this flower. So I'm going to tear it, I'm going to cut it just slightly longer than it needs to be. Okay, so then we're going to trim down on this line with our scalpel now, which my line is just there. So I'm going to take this line up to the edge, and remember your rice paper, it's just $12.99 shop rice to get hold of these. And then I'm going to take off this white bottom edge because we don't need that now either. So we've naturally narrowed down the exact right piece of paper that we need for our candle. Now on the edges, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a paintbrush. So I've got a paintbrush here and I'm going to dip it in some water, just clean water. And I'm going to paint right down the edge, okay? There we go, right down. And I'm going to tear off the edge. So I'm actually feathering this out, okay? Now, of course, water will repel from wax. So we're going to want to dry this rice paper straight afterwards. So I'm just tearing that edge away, which means I've not got a harsh line. And then I'm also going to go in with my water again and paint down this side as well. Okay, so we're going to trim and just pull. I'm just using my finger and thumb to pull that apart, okay, just taking away that harsh line. And what happens is the rice paper feathers out, so you can see you've got that really nice, almost like when you crack a digestive biscuit in half, okay? It's not a, and that's the thing, it's the first thing I could think of because it's probably what's on my mind, but it gives you a really nice buffered edge, okay? So what I'm going to do now is go back round and you'll see that, of course, that soft line allows it to gel into it much easier. So I'm going to quickly dry this off, okay? I'm going to use a hairdryer for this bit. So just take a hairdryer to dry that off. Again, keep your questions coming in. I'm going to give you a quick recap as well on everything on the show in just a few minutes' time. So of course, if you did miss out on anything, you'll be able to see it. And of course, if you've just joined us as well, don't worry, there's still bits and bobs for you to get. But we have been very busy on our show today, especially for our printed rice papers as well. Now that's all dry for us, what we're going to do is make it even easier. I'm going to take some Cadence stencil spray. Now your Cadence stencil spray, you'll find this on the website. I think it's $9.99. Go find that when you go to checkout if you've not already got some. You will love it. Little spritz of stencil spray on the back of that rice paper is going to temporarily hold it in place for us. So as we go to our candle, like this, we can wrap it round. See how it's just holding it in place for me? Making it so much easier. That line is almost completely disguised now. And then of course we go to our heat gun. So on the top, just push it, roll it round like that so it all molds in. Now, we take this heat gun here, and what happens is we bring our heat to the actual candle. The wax is going to melt and soak through the rice paper. So at the moment this still feels like rice paper, but once you've done the process, this will feel like wax because it will soak through. Now as soon as you start to see it melt and soak through, you move on to the next section. So I'm going to bring my heat gun up to temperature, okay, and start to go round. Let's have a look. So I'm going to go right up to here, and you can start to see, sometimes it's a little tricky to pick up on camera, but we're going to literally go all the way around here, and as soon as it goes a bit shiny, you just need to move on, okay? So I'm going all the way around. I'm not going to do the whole candle. I'm going to go right around this side here. There we go. And also the colour of your rice paper becomes much stronger. It almost like it really amplifies all of the pigment. It is wonderful, okay? So I'm going all the way around, making sure all of that wax is being soaked up by that rice paper. It's quite addictive as well, okay? So I'm going to make sure I do that join as well that's on the back. We want it to be nice and locked in. So let's seal all of that. Look at how it instantly just blends all of those colours there together. See how the wax there is soaking through? It's fetching all of that out for us. There we go, just like that. So quick, so easy. All of your designs look better, they look stronger, they look more professional. It just makes the whole project look so complete. And then you want to turn your heat gun off. And then we have a beautiful candle that is wrapped in luxurious rice paper, and you can hardly even see the join. And that now feels just like a wax candle because that wax is soaked through, it sets almost instantly. And then again, you've got your candle ready to go. If you wanted to, you could paint the top with your Cadence candle paints. It's up to you. Okay, so thank you for joining me for that little quick demonstration there. If you haven't done already, type the word Wallace into the comments. We'll enter you into the spin the wheel. So of course you can get in with the chance to win a fabulous prize selected from the wheel itself. So of course we've been really busy. So of course for this show, it's been a wonderful hour to spend with you all. Do you want to have a look at that brand new download? Is it Andrew first? Okay, so let's have a look at this. For all of you that are just joining us, this is where we started our show. This is brand new for you today, okay? Never been seen before, it's never been on a show, it's not from the archive, it's all brand new artwork. And as I mentioned, this is a happy hour, so prices on items like this may be going up after the hour, okay? So make sure to check out before 1 o'clock. So here we have a beautiful selection in abundance of colour, florals. Okay, so let's take you through the designs. Starting off with our white base with our flower heads balanced on top, deep packs and punches of colour. You've got loads to go at in here. You can change the colours on Minecraft Studio, make it for you. But look at the blues, look at the golds, the teals, the intensity of these colours are immaculate. They literally bounce from the page, giving you a complete array of colour. A ray of sunshine over these, again, is uplifting all of the colour. Look at how this one is such a springtime image. You've got peonies, roses, you've got blues, greens, pinks, purples, reds, sunshine backgrounds as well. But then when we go on to these look like they're almost photorealistic, and you've got gold mixed into the stamens of the flowers. Take your designs and make homewares out of them, make functional items. So as you see this rice paper, we turned it into a drinks bottle. Well, we covered a drinks bottle, should I say. We've got butterflies, we've got electrifying colours with our butterflies, fantasy florals as well with rainbow petals, just look amazing. It keeps on going. You're getting all of these papers as a download today for $14.99. Remember, you're getting all of these designs. It's Shop Blooms. Incredible price for you on this one. Please don't miss out on it. It is a wonderful set of artwork, okay? Now, if you're joining us and you absolutely love your artwork and you love your designs, okay, and you want to go for the bundle, of course, of our fabulous rice papers. Did you want to have a look at the download? Sorry, Andrew. The printed ones, okay. Lots of you have got these in your baskets. Wow, and you know what? I can see why, because the price on this is bonkers. Before I go into the designs of what you're getting here, you're going to get 48 in total. 48 printed rice papers. So these are going to come to you in the post, all pre-printed on that beautiful rice paper. Doesn't bleed, the ink doesn't fade. It will go through the washing machine and dishwasher with the glues. It's shop bundle, it's £27.99, which is bonkers. You're saving £51.93. Now you might be looking at these designs and thinking, well, I love all of them, but what am I going to use them on? Where am I going to be putting them? And what's the reason I need rice paper in my stash? What does it do for me? Well, it does everything. It will go on to metal. So think about exteriors, think about jewellery, think about embellishments. It will go onto wooden items, so trays, chopping boards. It will go onto lanterns, it will go onto glassware, photo frames, candles, glass candle jars. It will go into plastic. Of course, it will also go onto fabric. It will go onto ceramics, tablewares, ornaments, things in your home that you want to upcycle. Maybe you've got a little side table or a chest of drawers or a little tiny bedside table, or you know, something just next to the sofa that you put your phone and your cup of tea on over an evening. Add some rice paper to it, zhuzh it up, add a bit of imagery here, there and everywhere. A lovely crafter that comes in here to the Academy and visits us maybe on a weekly basis, I think, actually, for our craft club. Karen, she's done a fabulous dresser in her home. She's painted it and then she's added decoupage rice paper to elements on the front. It looks amazing. She's done such an incredible job with it. I'm really proud of her for that one. And she used printable rice paper for that. And having your own designs pre-printed for you not only saves time, but it saves money as well. Now, of course, we have got these on an exceptional offer for you today. So you're going to get all of the designs in here. It's £27.99 for 48 printed papers. That was your first set of 6. Your next set of 6 is here for you as well. You've got roses, little tiny dainty florals, pansies, peonies, and wonderful. That's one of my favourites. Look at that background there. And you're getting 2 of everything that you see here. 2 of this one, 2 of this one, and 2 of that one. All of them you're getting 2 of, okay? As well inside there, I'm going to show you this selection. Remember, you're getting all of these, 48, £27.99. You're saving £51.93. It's crazy. So, of course, we've been asked questions about what glue do you need to use to actually adhere your rice papers onto glass. Now, if you want to go for the selection pack, of course, you can go for the Magic Bond and Seal. That has all glues in it, which will allow you to go into glass and fabric and plastic. But if it's just glass, Michelle, that you're wanting to focus on too, I would definitely be going for your Cadence Porcelain Napkin Glue. It's £9.99. It's shop napkin to go for that one. It's a 120ml bottle. And with the same application of any other, you can literally glue your rice papers to glassware, and they're washable. Just make sure after it's dry, which takes about 20 minutes, half an hour, you let it cure for 21 days. And then, of course, it's fully waterproof. You've got all of these sets in here as well. I hope that answers that for you, Michelle. Beautiful selection of papers. You're going to be getting 48 printed rice papers in total. Can't believe I'm saying that. That's a crazy bundle today. Absolutely bonkers deal for you. Also, there's not a lot of them left, okay, so you've got to get them now. But if you want them as a download, if you want to get those papers in a jiffy and you want to get them on your computer and you want to change the colours and you want some additional designs in there too, we've got all of these for you. Now this is Shop Floral, this is $17.99. I've printed out what we call the indexes here so you can see just an array. Look, you can see we've got that one there. Now of course you can print it out and you can change it into a card, you can change it into whatever you want. But look at all of this. You're getting all of these designs for you today. And then also these ones as well. So inside here, you're going to be getting your Floral Abundance. And you're also as well going to be getting your Serenade. Look at these. They're like beautiful vintage pieces of wallpaper. That is incredible. I want that as a fabric, all over fabric. And now we can, because we can decoupage onto it. Look at all of these. They are stunning. And you know what? For $17.99, that is an absolutely crazy deal. That there, Shop Floral, is going to be a download for you. You're going to receive those today, right now. So you could be going for, of course, your fabulous blooms, $14.99, and your digital ones for, of course, Shop Floral, and everything that you've purchased you can craft with right now because you've got it as a download, which is brilliant. Remember as well, though, if you are spending over £35 and have physical items in your order that you are receiving in the mail, you're also going to be sent, of course, a fabulous free hole punch as a gift with purchase. So make sure to, of course, bear that in mind. Okay, I'm going to take you all with me. Keep those questions and comments coming through. We've only got 8 minutes left, everybody, on the show. It's gone so fast. Where has it gone? I do not know. So what I'm going to do is take you through another project. That glass bottle, I've got one of those just here. Okay, and what I've done with this is you might be thinking, that looks a bit different. I've painted it, okay? I've painted it from the bottom up, and I masked off just the top area here with some tape, just so that, of course, I had a fine line between what the drink was inside and the design on the outside. I'm going to grab, though, let's have a look, I'm going to grab my dishwasher safe adhesive because I want this to be washable, of course, because I'm going to be drinking out of it. So for this project, I'm going to use my dishwasher safe glue from my Magic Bond and Seal kit. And I'm also going to be using a flat brush. Okay, so let's grab a nice flat brush. There we go. Lovely. So with this in mind, I've painted this with my white hybrid acrylic first. And you might be thinking, well, you just said papers can go onto glass, so why have you painted it white? Well, the reason why I've done this is that it will bring out the colour of the rice paper. If I was to hold this, and I'm going to grab a piece of white paper as well, show you the difference. I'm going to grab a piece of black and white. There we go, don't need that anymore. So, watch what happens. We've got our rice paper here onto a nice bright white surface. The colour all comes out. Then as soon as I start to actually introduce dark colours, look at all of the colour of that rice paper just slowly start to fade. You can see where the black is underneath. So it actually draws out all of the colour. Bearing in mind as well, when you add glue, the rice paper will become ever so slightly translucent. So it's going to rely on that undertone. If it's transparent, it will be slightly fainter. It won't be the end of the world. But if you paint it white first, it's going to bring all of that colour of that rice paper to the surface and it's going to look amazing. So always be cautious what surface you're actually rice papering. Just make sure it's nice and bright. If it's not, give it a paint. So what I'm going to do is select a rice paper for us on this one. And I've got loads. Let's have a look. So let's have a little look. Oh, we've had a question as well about what glues are suitable to use onto faux leather. Now, onto faux leather, I would suggest either using your fabric decoupage glue, but with your faux leather, of course, don't use it in a machine washable environment, so don't put it in the washing machine. You can wipe it clean there with a damp cloth, but definitely use your fabric decoupage glue for faux leather because, of course, it's got a rubberizer inside there. It will still bond to the artificial leather. But of course as well it's flexible, so it will still allow it to move. Of course if it's a garment or of course it's a bag, it will still be able to move in the same characteristics. That's what I would go for if you want to go into faux leather. Hope that answers that for you. I'm picking a paper here. I'm going to go for this one because we've got this wonderful white area of the design. So what I'm going to do first is trim off just my border on the bottom of these papers that I have. There we go. And remember, I'm using that brand new download for this. And then because we've painted it white, I want to make sure that my design here comes up to that painted area, which is around about 16.5 centimetres. So I know I need to go 16.5. Let's have a little look. Find where that's going to be. Slightly longer. There we are. And I'm just going to make a little mark just there. And then we're going to trim this down. Okay, almost like we did with our candle. So we're going to go right down to the edge, making sure it's almost straight, because we want it to be as straight as possible. There we go. And we're going to trim this off now as well. Just a quick way of using your scissors and you can get an accurate cut there. Okay, where has this show gone? It's gone so fast, everybody. We've only got 5 minutes left. Make sure you've also entered into that competition and typed in the word Wallace, okay? We're now going to wrap this around. So I'm looking at the best point to tear. Now I've got quite a lot of dark area there. So I'm going to use that wet brush again to tear away some of that darker colour. Okay, so we're going to go in here and tear some of that off. And then again, go around, just gently holding that in place. Bring it back in, and I can see I probably then want to tear also. Let's make a watermark just about there as well. So let's unravel that one, and we're going to now tear along here after we've placed our water. So roughly just up this side. See how it just tears against the direction of the water then? Really easy to do. Now what we want to do is just double check it before, of course, we add our glue. Make sure it's all right for us. There we go. Wrap that around, and then that's going to meet just there. So then we've got our wonderful water bottle ready to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add our adhesive to the back. Now there's a million and one techniques you can do with rice paper, but I always like to do shows like this one where it really is an introduction. It shares with you some of the most simplistic ways in which you can use it to get great results from your projects. But also it's great for anybody who's maybe just joined us and thought, you know what, I've never used rice paper before, but that's made me want to try it. If there's just one person in a day, then that's goal achieved, that is, because it allows you to be able to actually have the confidence to have a go. So maybe you tried napkins. These are much stronger than napkins. Maybe you've tried tissue paper. This is so much stronger than tissue paper. So definitely give it a go. You'll love it. So there we go. And as well, when you're going for your download and you're wanting to do this, make sure, of course, to pop those printables in your basket. Now, there was a little bit of ink on my mat, unfortunately, which you can see is picked up there. But don't worry about that. It was a little bit of blending ink, I think, that was on there. But that's okay. What we're going to do is go straight onto, of course, our design with this one. I'm not going to worry about that just right now. I'm going to go onto here. So always make sure your surface is nice and clean. So a good point to mention. We're going to lay that down like this. In fact, was it a bit of ink? No, it wasn't. It's absolutely fine. It's just my blossoms. There we go. It's just a lovely bright colour. So we're laying this now over that bottle, and you'll notice that it almost feels like a big sticker. So making it nice and taut, getting no creases in there, folding it over. So I'm going to lap this side over first, and then of course we're going to go over with our other side, just like this, and we're going to match those up as they meet at the top. There we are. So just bringing that one down ever so slightly. Meet in the centre like that, smooth it all round, and then the bottom, because it's slightly longer, again I'm going to curl that round like this, and then use leftover adhesive inside the brush to smooth all of this down, okay? Just like that. So easy, so quick, so simple to do. And then what you want to do is let this dry and then go over with another coat of your actual Magic Bond and Seal dishwasher glue, and then of course we can replace the lid. I don't know where my lid is, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to grab another one. Let's go and show you the finished article. I'm going to grab the lid from this one, and we're going to be drawing a winner in just a few seconds. Let's have a look at this. Look at that, we've now got our own drinks bottle. That is absolutely wonderful. I love that to bits. And of course, you have then got this for a lifetime. Once it's dry, go over with just one more coat of your Magic Bond and Seal. That will fully seal all of those fibres in there together, and you're good to go. So it shows you how quickly and easily you can make gift sets from your rice papers on the shows today. Thank you so much, everyone, for getting involved. Let's draw a winner, though, because we're going to spin our wheel and see. Oh yeah, and don't forget you need to check out before 1 o'clock, so make sure to check out those baskets, everybody. Right, okie dokie. Christine Schwartz, congratulations, Christine, you have won today's prize. Let's see what you've got. Hope it's a good spin for you, Christine. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've won 100 points. Better than nothing. Congratulations, Christine. 100 points is going to be on its way to you. Fabulous. Okay, so everybody, this has been a happy hour show, which means you've got to check out before 1 o'clock today. If you've joined us for the live hour, please make sure you do so and check out to make sure your orders are yours, because some of the items in price will be going up after the show. If you've just caught the end of the show, make sure to check out and get those items in your basket. A huge thank you from myself and the team here. Don't go anywhere though, we've got another show coming up through that wall in just a few moments' time. Amanda will be joining you with something fabulous, and I will see you back here at 1 o'clock. I know, right? See you soon. Bye-bye.